In this video, you will learn how to solve different math problems to prepare for the CFAT. A line segment is always constrained between 2 points to raise none of the answers to angles. The answer here is 2 points. So a line segment is specifically constrained by 2 points. If not constrained, it would just be a line, and lines go on in either direction for infinity. (6.6 times 10 to the negative 4). And among the choices here, it's in decimal form. So we're given here scientific notation, and we need to write this in decimal form. So how are we going to do this? Multiplying a decimal value by 10 raised to a power is equivalent to moving the decimal point to the left or the right, the number of times indicated by the power. So in the case of a negative exponent like this one, the decimal is moved to the left, which is the same as dividing by 10 a number of times. And in the case of a positive exponent, the decimal is moved to the right, which is the same as multiplying by 10 a number of times. So the negative exponent here is negative 4, which indicates that the decimal point is to be moved to the left 4 places. So we have 6.6 times 10 to the negative 4, and then we move this decimal point 4 places to the left. So it would be 6.6, 1, 2, 3, 4. So our decimal point will be here, then we add zeros. Therefore, 6.6 times 10 to the negative 4 is just equivalent to 0.0066. So the answer is this one, 0.00066. A rectangle is cut in half to create 2 squares that each have an area of 25. What is the perimeter of the original rectangle? So let's draw a rectangle here. So let's say this is a rectangle, and it says it's cut into half, cut in half to create 2 squares. Let's say these are the 2 squares that we created here, and then each of the squares has an area of 25. Now we know that in solving for the area of the square, we just square both sides, or we multiply one side to itself. So now we can solve for the sides of the square by plugging in the value of the area. So this is 25 s squared, and we get the square root of both sides. Therefore, our side is equal to 5. So that means this side here is 5 as well as this one, because the square has equal sides. And now our rectangle, let's draw another rectangle here. So now our rectangle has dimensions of 10 for the longer side and then 5 for its width. Now we can solve for the perimeter of the original rectangle. We just have to add up all of the sides. So perimeter of the rectangle is just 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10, and this would give us a perimeter which is equal to 30. So the answer is this one. List A consists of the numbers 2, 9, 5, 1, 13, and list B consists of the numbers 7, 4, 12, 15, 18. If the two lists are combined, what is the median of the combined list? So now let's combine list A and list B, and then we're gonna arrange them in ascending order. So we start with the smallest number. That'll be 1, and then 2, 5. Oh, we have 4. So 4, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 12, 13, 15, 18. Now, how are we going to find the median of the list or the combined list? Let's recall that the median of a set of data is the value located in the middle of the data set. So in this case, we have our data set here contains an even number of numbers. So the median is the average of the two middle numbers. So the two middle numbers here are 7 and 9. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the median would be somewhere in between the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this one, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here. So the middle numbers are 7 and 9, so we get the average of these two numbers. So we just have to add 7 and 9 and divide this by 2. So this is 16 over 2, which is equal to 8. Therefore, the median here is equivalent to 8. In the circle seen below, what is the value of x? Alright, let's take a look at the figure here. So we're given a circle and we're given a chord. So given any chord, if a second chord is perpendicular to that chord, it says it's perpendicular because this one here forms a right angle. So if a second chord is perpendicular to that chord, which is this one, and also passes through the center, okay, so this chord here passes through the center of the circle, then the first chord must be bisected. So this means that the first chord has been divided into two equal halves, so meaning the value of x here is also equivalent to 8. So the answer here is 8. What is 12% of 10 squared? Okay, now to solve this one, let's expand 10 squared first. 10 squared is just equivalent to 10 times 10, which is equal to 100, and then we multiply this by 12%. So 12%, we can write this in decimal form as 0.12 by dividing 12% by 100. So this is 100 times 0.12, which is just equal to 12. So the answer here is 12. Which of the following is not a type of quadrilateral? Trapezoid, pentagon, square, parallelogram. Now, what is a quadrilateral? So a quadrilateral is defined as a shape that has 4 sides. So in this case, trapezoid, which looks like this, it has 4 sides. Square has 4 sides. Parallelogram, okay, parallelogram has 4 sides. When we say pentagon, from its prefix penta, that means it has 5 sides, so it should look like this. 3, Okay, therefore the answer here is pentagon, because pentagon doesn't have 4 sides and it doesn't qualify as a quadrilateral.